Hello and welcome to ETAuto Big Bite. I'm Nabil Khan and I'm joined by Mr. Venkatram Managing Director and CEO of Renault India. Welcome to ETAuto, sir.
Thank you, Nabil, to have me here.
We have seen that automotive industry is not in great shape here in India right now. You also, as a company, Renault, went on a high pedestal and then we saw a decline. What are your strategy to come back?
Very important to know is that 2019, where we saw the slump in the automotive industry because of macroeconomics or liquidity crunch or BS4 to BS6 transition, whatever may be the reason, we saw close to about 12% decline, wherein Renault had seen an up of 8%, maybe because of our new launch of Triber. That's a major fulcrum point which is running. And moving forward, our strategy is same what we had been following with Duster, Quid or Triber, bring innovative solutions and create a segment for ourselves. So that's the whole strategy, and which we are going to do this again in the second half of this year with a new product launch.
Which is the product that is bringing larger share of your volume here in India?
Obviously, Quid is one of the greater player for us, and now Triber is also playing equally with Quid. So both are more or less, I would say, about 50% who are hedging on us.
But Quid has come down to almost 50% of its peak volume, and you have launched a number of almost 20 plus variants in this. That of course gets some kind of investment. You have to push money. So many variants, but why only one model to rely for volume? Don't you think Renault historically, your Quid was doing well? Before that, you had Duster, which grabbed a lot of attention and brought you volume, and now probably Triber is giving you a large share of volume. Do we see Renault in a position where it has at least 3-4 or 2-3 models which is giving you a good volume and you become a volume player in India?
Yeah, let me admit, and I agree with you, we had a life cycle problem before, and there was a huge amount of diversity. So basically, Renault Paris have looked up the Indian market and decided to remove some of the products out of the marketplace and focus on the ones which are actually is needed by the customers in the market. So this is the first step which we did, and therefore now if you see the products which we are going to bring or bought in last year, starting with Quid, new Quid and the Triber, and the new product which we are talking about in the second half of this year, they will all be focused with a less diversity and concentrating on the mass market with an affordable and segment creation. This will be the whole strategy, and we plan to do this even the future products to come. As we said before, that we have one product every year coming in. So this is how our strategy will be built upon.
What kind of products do we see in 2020 from Renault, and what kind of production or sales you expect to have in this year?
As I said, we have Triber with AMT just revealed today, and which will go on sale from Q2 of this year. Then followed by in the H2 of this year, we have product which we are yet to divulge what it is. But as time comes, we will definitely announce.
Well, is it a compact SUV or?
I would keep it for the next discussion or talk with you. So as of now, yes, we are working on that, and we are almost there in the second half of the year with the launch.
Renault and Nissan is known for its electric vehicles globally. Today I heard your spokesperson saying that next 2 years at least it will take for you to debut in electric vehicle space. Don't you think again you are going to be late even in the new technology like you did with ICE engine vehicles?
See, bringing an electric vehicle tomorrow, which is fully built, import and start selling is possible. We have Zoe right-hand drive. All we have to do is bring, import and start selling. But what is the objective of electrification of mobility in India? The vision is to make sure that it's affordable, mass market is able to access this product, and we control the pollution. So that's the aim with which we are working. When we said we will launch 2 years from now, it's true, but the product which we will bring will be very, very affordable and mass market driven. And we are not planning for any niche products. And I don't think that it is a good idea to bring niche products with electric mobility into the country at this point of time when ecosystem is still not well established. These products of very high niche products or the bigger vehicles would survive when you have a large and strong ecosystem.
But earlier, it's not been that suddenly EV has become talk in Indian market. It's been there for 2-3 years at least, very emphatically being discussed. And as far as I know, even Renault was considering to make a debut earlier than what you have said today. What made you take this decision?
Okay. In last Auto Expo, you would have seen everyone putting up EV cars. 2 years over, how many cars could we sell in the market? What is our ecosystem today? Are we matured enough?
But we
to
have
go
a
in?
positive stories also. You have an EV that
Yeah,
got
it's a baby
over
step.
2,800 bookings. You have another car which has already sold 20 plus lakh price, 23, 24 lakh price. Still they are sold over 300 units. So there are positive story also coming up.
I agree with you, but see that product range and that customer portfolio. We are not playing in that customer portfolio, number one. And I am not much inclined in putting Halo products in the marketplace and don't service them properly. If Renault brings a product, it has to have definitely attractive and affordable and also a very strong service situation for us, or service locations, and for which we need time. We are working on that, and we are going to do huge localization. For sure, the car which we will bring in will definitely have a large extent of localization, and as well very affordable for all the customers who can buy an electric car.
Is
For
it
sure.
90% like your Quid? Because that was another success.
90% yes, but battery is still a question mark, which we are working on this point of time.
Battery pack also you want to make here, or you will import?
The intent is to localize, but we are still working with our partners.
Okay, but how soon you can take decision on that?
We should be taking now. I mean, we have no time left, because when I say I'm in the marketplace in next 2 years, then the action should be on now.
We have seen that the EV price gap between ICE and EV is merging almost. Looking at today's launches that we saw from Mahindra, which is about 8.25 lakh rupees. You have Nexon that is also competitively priced. You have Maruti saying that I'll bring below 10 lakh. MG already said that they will bring below 10 lakh. How does Renault sees itself when it comes to price band for your EV?
You know, we are known for our segment creation and affordability. So we will stand by our DNA, and we'll continue to look at this. And when I said I will come into the mass market at an affordable price, definitely I'll be the best priced car in the marketplace.
For you, what is affordable and mass market? If what price band? If I
That
can-
definition depends upon the car which we are going to launch. So again, I will
But what is that area that you are looking
Definitely
at?
be-
Is it going to be different from what I have just
definitely
given
below
the
10 lakhs
example?
is a product which
Below
we are
10,
looking for.
10 lakhs
Yeah.
product. And are you going to use any of the platform that you have right now, or it will be completely new platform?
See, we have Quid, and you see KZ standing there, which is already there. And most of the parts are shared from India to China, China to India. So we already have a platform, and we have to build on that. And that is the best affordable car today in the marketplace, with its size and shape and the attractiveness what it has. And we will build on this same vehicle. And that's the whole idea today we
What's
have.
your expansion strategy in India? Like, do you want to add more exports from India? And how, because of the slowing market over here?
If you see last year in 2019, we exported 13,500 cars, out of which Quid and Triber. The new Quid, which we started exporting in Q4, and the Triber. Triber is scheduled to be launched in Africa on 14th of February, on the Valentine's Day. And I'm going to be there, by the way, for the launch in Africa. And the most important thing what we are looking at is exports. If you see the region, what we have, starting from Morocco till New Zealand, India is at the center. You have east and west. And wherever we have a right-hand drive versions, we are planning for exports. And we are already doing this for SAARC countries for sure. South Africa, Nigeria, we can be one of the potential. And Zimbabwe, we are already supplied some of our Quids there. And we will continue to grow this.
If we talk about volume, what percentage of your entire production will be dedicated to
I wish to have
export?
50% of my volume as exports. It's a wish.
What is your right now?
We are selling 13,500, and last year we closed at close to 89,000. So we have to still a long way to go there. Uh, but I'm sure with the new products like Triber getting into these right-hand drive markets, plus when we look for the new vehicle which is going to come at the end of this year, that will also start getting export. And once we also envisage and plan if we can do the left-hand drive, my volumes will be 50%. It should be, and we are working in that direction. Hopefully, we would be successful.
So for Renault, we have seen once you have jumped up in the top passenger vehicle makers in India. Then again, you slipped down. What's your rightful place in India that you aim or you find that you will be able to sustain with the new mobility, which is electrified or other cleaner energy vehicles coming up in India? What's your future vision for Renault in India?
Let me say a little bit about last year and then go to the future. Last year, we were ranked number 7. And last quarter of the last year, we were ranked number 5. And we will continue this journey. It's not the question where you are positioned. For me, most important is how much customers are accepting your products and how fast you are selling your capacities. You can be number 1 with the utilization of 40% of capacity, it doesn't make sense. You can be number 10 with the utilization of 100% capacity. Okay, it should give you the ability of having your capacity utilization versus how many, what is your rank in the marketplace. So my ambition is to utilize my plant capacity, which is close to about 500,000 capacity which has between us and shared by Nissan. And that's the first prime motive for us. And I am sure that I will be there of utilization of our capacity by 2022. Then comes the expansion and then ranking. So that's how I look at it.
So, if we talk about profitability and business expansion for Renault in India, what are the key strategy? I'm talking specifically about your profit, or how do you see your turnover growing, doubling, or how? What is your aim there?
As I said before, that our
And what are you going to do about it?
yeah, midterm plan, we have planned to double our annual sales volume, and we are on its path. Number 1. For me, foremost is my dealer network should become profitable, and I'm sure from this year they will turn green. Once the dealer network becomes profitable, obviously I'll become profitable. And I would not say how much profit we will make because it's confidential to us, but I'm sure that in 2022 we will see a green balance sheet.
By 2022, you expect to be green.
Green balance sheet.
Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.